Hi there, my name is Ruth Melke, and I'm one of the Associate Deans in the Azusa Pacific University School of Nursing. I have the honor of providing an overview for this Preceptor Development Program. Before I talk a little bit about the program itself, I want to address those of you who are using the materials. If you're looking at this brief introduction video, that means you're either a preceptor or you're a faculty person associated with the Azusa Pacific University School of Nursing. Specifically, this course is for those of you who are or will be preceptors. As a preceptor, you have voluntarily chosen to be an integral part of our students' learning at APU. First of all, we thank you. We could not do this without you. Whether you are a preceptor for the first time or you've done this many times, the honest truth is that the APU School of Nursing could not continue without your investment in the education of our students. So why do we choose to precept? There are many reasons, and I hope that each of you will consider those for yourself as you proceed through this program. I'm going to share one experience with my precepting, of which I've done quite a bit, but in this situation, I was precepting a nurse midwife student. So I precepted this nurse midwife student. She graduated from her program and she completed her national certifying exam. She applied for a position in my practice and we got to work together side by side as certified nurse midwives. What a joy it was for me to see her blossom and to grow as a women's health professional. But what didn't stop there? This former student also decided to apply for a position as a faculty member of the APU School of Nursing. And she suggested that I apply as well. It was upon her prompting that I applied to be a faculty person at the Azusa Pacific University School of Nursing. And I would guess, or I may even say that I might not be here today had it not been for her suggestion. So the point of the story for me is that precepting oftentimes is a short-term relationship. It's something that we may be doing in a clinic, home, or hospital setting for a semester or sometimes longer, but it also can be lifelong, and we don't know how those relationships will end up. It may change our lives. So I want you to think about that, and I actually hope that those of you that have precepted before have already experienced some of those aha preceptor moments as I have. So I'm going to give you a little quick quiz right now, and mostly I want to see if you're listening and if you're looking at this module. So I'm going to show this, which I know that you can see and you think, oh, I know what that is. Yeah, you know what that is. It's a bulb syringe, and what a great tool that we use in NICU. Of course, they're a lot tinier in NICU, oftentimes peds, OB, med-surg even sometimes. So this is just may come up on a quiz question later on, just to make sure that you've seen this intro module. So let's talk about the modules a little bit. So what do I expect? Modules 1 through 4 are going to focus on principles of adult learning. They're actually going to be inclusive of some characteristics of adult learners based on what generation they're in. We're also going to ask you to learn some information about Azusa Pacific University, which is, as you're aware, a Christian evangelical university in Southern California. At the end of each of the modules, you will be taking a quiz. And when you pass the quiz, you'll move on to the next module. That's 1 through 4. Modules 5 and 6 will be application modules. In those modules, you will start to consider about your practice of precepting. For some of you, you may think, well, I've never been a preceptor before. How do I reflect? Well, in that case, you have a great resource in that you have been precepted. And so in those cases, those of you who are doing this for the first time will have an opportunity to reflect on your experience of being a student. And there are some things that you recognize that worked really well for you, and others that maybe did not work as well. So modules 5 and 6 are the application modules. And as a whole, modules 1 through 6 will represent what we feel is foundational knowledge to be a preceptor. Those of you, as we're aware, are precepting different levels of student, whether that be pre-licensure or nurse practitioner students or administration students or educators, DNP, PhD even. There is a wide breadth of precepting experiences that you may have in our School of Nursing. Your individual chairs or program faculty will be able to help you with the specifics, but we consider this program to be foundational as you start or enhance your journey as a preceptor. Once you're finished with the modules, you do a survey, an evaluation that will be done and submitted, and upon which you will get a certificate for 6 CEUs. Again, the program is designed to be done in its entirety. Does it have to be done all at once? Absolutely not. Who can do that? Not me. So if you want to do 1 or 2 modules at a time, that's fine. But again, to get the full CEU or to the CEU credit, you will submit the Google evaluation at the very end for the entire program. So again, thank you for listening to this overview. I hope that you enjoy the program as much as we've enjoyed putting it together. And again, a huge and heartfelt thank you for the work that you have done, for the work that you will do with us as we partner to launch the next generation of nurses. Thank you.